Okay, I got it up again. Okay, I hope you're still with me here at this Benefits Recital for Nourish PC. Looks like we lost our Facebook stream for a minute, but looks like we were able to get it back up. So just played for you Wacht auf, the hymn. Now I'd like to play for you the chorale prelude from the Schubert chorales by Bach. And so what you're going to hear, if I could just get some feedback from all of you in the chat, just so I know that you're still with me, that'd be great. Alright, great. Thanks, guys. Alrighty, so as I said, Wacht auf. So what you'll hear, so you just heard me sing the hymn tune. So, sleepers wake, for night is flying. Except in this chorale, you're going to hear it in the trumpet. So it's really easy to pick out of the rest of what's going on. So you'll hear something like, or you will hear, sleepers wake, for night is flying. So listen to the trumpet on this keyboard and you'll hear the tune. So here is Johann Sebastian Bach and his Wacht auf, Sleepers Wake. So that is Box Wacket Auf from the So that is Box Wacket Auf from the Schubler chorales. Hope you enjoyed that. And today, as you know, this is a benefit concert for Nourish Pierce County. So we don't know at this point what the medical impact of the coronavirus will be, but we do know that the economic fallout is severe. In fact, the latest numbers, it was 3.2 million Americans filed for unemployment, and as you can imagine, with this going on, those that have the least are impacted the most. And Nourish Pierce County is the largest food bank network in Pierce County, Washington, which basically has 7 brick-and-mortar locations, if I'm remembering correctly, 7 or 9. For some reason, my numbers are escaping me right now. And 19 different mobile locations that bring food directly to those who need it most. And Nourish is the right charity to address this problem in Pierce County, this problem of the lack of food, this increased demand because of the coronavirus. So they are going ahead and helping out people at this time, and I would ask you to help them out by giving them a donation. So you know that your money will be well spent by Nourish. They've been around since the early 1970s and are highly rated by places like Impact Matters and Charity Navigator. In fact, Impact Matters has them as their #2 top nonprofit that is addressing hunger issues at this time. So please go ahead and give directly at Nourish's website and make that in honor of J.S. Bach. Why J.S. Bach? Well, it's his birthday today, again, by the new calendar, and that way also I'll know that you made this donation as a result of being here today, and I will match that donation. I'm matching all donations dollar for dollar, and I'll go ahead and put a link to where you can donate. I believe their website is nourishpc.org/donate, if I'm remembering correctly. Thank you, Jeremy, for popping that into the chat. I appreciate that. So go ahead and go there and make that donation in honor of J.S. Bach so I can match that. If you're on Facebook, you can also go to my earlier post from a couple days ago and donate through the donate button there. I'll also be matching those funds as well. Either way, I hope that you will give generously as we all seek to work together during this difficult time. So thanks for your generosity. So I told you about Philip Nicolai, the pastor that wrote that hymn in the midst of that plague. And his story, fortunately, does not end in Una. In 1601, he was appointed to be the chief pastor of St. Catherine's in Hamburg, Germany. And about more than 20 years after that appointment, Henrik Scheidemann would be appointed to serve as St. Catherine's chief organist. Now, Scheidemann is considered to be basically the forerunner of Buxtehude and Bach, kind of this middle Baroque figure. And you'll hear a bit of almost late Renaissance. It's a very different feel, but I want to play for you Scheidemann's Fantasia in D minor next. Scheidemann's Fantasia in D minor. Alrighty, so that was Scheidemann's Fantasia in D minor. I mentioned already that I'm matching your donations dollar for dollar today up to $500. I'm also donating $1 to Nourish for each person that views the stream today. So before we play our last piece, I play my last piece, go ahead and shout out to everybody else that you know who might enjoy this. Get them into the stream so we can get those view counts up. That's across all the different platforms that I'm streaming on. So that we can get that viewer count. I don't want to keep any of that $250 for myself. Thanks again for coming today. Last up, we've got another piece by J.S. Bach. It's his Little Fugue in G minor. Now, usually with Bach fugues, they're paired with something else, a fantasia, a toccata, a prelude. You probably best know Bach for his toccata in D minor, toccata and fugue in D minor. It goes like... and so on. But today, the Little Fugue in G minor that I'll play for you, this is a unique, somewhat unique work. It's an unpaired fugue, so it just goes right into the fugue. Now, with a fugue, you'll go ahead and hear a theme repeated at various places. So the theme for the Little Fugue in G minor is... and so on. And you'll hear that repeated in different places. So you'll hear it in my right hand, my left hand. You'll even hear it on different tones in the pedal. So go ahead and listen for that theme as I play for you Bach's Little Fugue in G minor. And shout out to the whole Commit Action team that's come in. So cool place if you struggle with procrastination. Commit Action is a great program. The team is here on Facebook. Thanks so much, guys, for showing up. Good to have you. So that was Bach's Little Fugue in G minor. Thank you again for coming today, and I encourage you to, if you haven't yet, to go over to nourishpc.org/donate to give Nourish Pierce County, Washington, some of your funds so that they can help those that are struggling at this time. And thanks again for coming. I'm going to play just a little bit of hymns and other fun stuff, and we can hang out for a bit. Thanks again for coming. I hope you enjoy the concert, and hope you stay well at this strange times that we're living in. And thanks everybody for in the chat for all your encouragement. Really appreciate it. All right, thanks again, everybody, for coming today. Really appreciate you showing up and supporting me and for supporting Nourish. Really appreciate it. I'm going to end the stream now, but I hope you had fun. And if you have any questions about any of the pieces I played today or about this organ, I could go on for hours about how I ripped it out. I ripped out all the analog stuff and put in Arduino and reprogrammed it and used MIDI and Hapwork and all this amazing stuff. But you've got a busy day ahead of you, and I really appreciate you spending some of it with me. Thanks again, everyone.
This request for this.
Yeah, I know.